Yes, today is the day that I will finally talk about this topic. My injury, my mysterious secret injury. And yes, I say mysterious. Why? Till this day, I don't know what it is. Yes, I don't know what it is. I have been living with this injury for the past 3 years. Imagine. I went to the doctor multiple times. In this country, I even went to Turkey purely for this thing. I went to the doctor there and I got the same result. Nothing. Both of the times I went to the doctor, to the hospital, they told me, Efecan, you got nothing. You have nothing. And subhanAllah, this shocked me, man, because I know the pain that I have every single day. I know the pain that I am living with every single day. I cannot even do the basic stuff anymore without pain. Brushing my teeth hurts. Brushing my hair hurts. If I go above this position with my arm, it hurts. And they both told me, Efecan, relax. You got nothing. You have nothing. You are okay. I know I am not okay. I am not okay. I have pain. And I want to make something clear. Yes, I have pain every single day. I feel this pain every single day on a daily basis. But it is not extreme type of pain. It is very annoying. It's an annoying type of pain. The best way I can describe it is what? If you take a knife, if somebody takes a knife, puts it in here, and starts twisting the knife the whole time. That's what I feel. It's like a shocking type of pain. It's very annoying. As I said, when I brush my teeth, it hurts. When I brush my hair, it hurts. I have been out of the gym. I cannot even properly work out anymore for the last 3 years. I lost all my muscle, and yes, that hurts as well. Not physically, but mentally, man. It does. I mean, this injury, like, it still haunts me till this day. I still cannot accept the fact that, hey, I am injured. I lost all of my muscle. I am not that jacked, that buff guy anymore. I'm skinny again, like I was used to be. It hurts, man. It hurts. It sucks. It does. Every single time I look in the mirror to my body specifically, it hurts me in my heart, man. It does. I'm like, wow, look at this, man. I worked for years to get that physique, to get that body. I went on a diet. I was healthy, eating clean. Going to the gym 6 days a week. 6 days a week, yes. Push, pull, legs, rest. Push, pull, legs. I was going crazy at it. I loved it so much and I still do. It's a passion of mine. It's in my heart. I love fitness. I love working out. It helped me so much and it teach me so much as well, the gym. Just the basics, man. Discipline, hard work, consistency, all those things. And I was never a gym guy. I never gymmed in my life before. I always played other sports. When I was young, I played football, I went swimming, those type of things. And I was always good at sports. I'm a very athletic guy. Especially back in the day, man. I was agile, quick. I'm still quick. I will bet all of my money that not a single person watching this can beat me in a race. Y'all cannot. And I'm being honest, bro. I'm fast. I'm quick. I'm like that. I still am. You know, like, I loved playing sports. But there was a specific period in time, I think when I was 11 or 12, until my 15th. And in that specific period, I didn't do anything. I just went to school, came home, and played video games the whole day. No sports at all, nothing. And one day my mom came into my room. And she was like, Efecan, why don't you do something, man? Sports again. It can be football, something else. And she came up with the idea of fitness. She's like, try it out, you know, fitness, working out. She knew somebody who gave lessons, who was a coach, a fitness coach. So actually my mom set me up to go to the gym. I never used to care about fitness, about my physique. Yes, I was skinny my whole life, but I didn't care. Like, literally, I didn't care at all. I never had confidence issues because of my physique, because of my body. I didn't care. I was overconfident at times. I was arrogant. And I was like, yeah, you might be right, mom. I might have to try it. I don't know. I have been wasting my time for the last couple of years. No sports at all, just school and playing video games. I was like, you know, why not? Let's try it. Let's give it a try. So yes, I did. I went to the gym. I got my first lesson. And because I was so young, actually on paper, I was not allowed to gym in that specific gym. Because the minimum age was what? 16 at the time. 16 in most gyms. And I was 15. So again, I want to give a big shout out to the manager of the gym. She let me in. And also later on, she gave me permission. If I ever wanted to film in that gym, I can film in that gym. She allowed it for me. I had a conversation with her. I told her about my channel, the things I do. I told her maybe in the future there is a chance that I want to film in this gym. I am injured now, I'm waiting on my comeback. I would like to film this process in the gym. And yes, I'm gymming here right now. Can I film here? At first the answer was no. She was like, Efecan, no, it is not allowed, not for you as well. But then I showed her my page and my videos. She liked it. She was like, Efecan, you know what? I like the type of content that you make. It is quite inspiring, motivational for the youth as well. It can be. You know what? You can film in this gym if you want to. So till this day, if I want to go to that gym and film, I can. I can. And back in the day, she also let me in the gym even when I was 15 at the time. So a big shout out to her, to the manager. So I went there, I had my first lesson. And it was very weird, man, the first time, to be honest. I was not good at it at all. You know, I was young, new, 15. My first time in the gym, I'm looking around, seeing older men, you know, all jacked up, buff, muscular. So like a funny story, in the beginning, I was actually scared to go alone to the gym. I had a bit of anxiety, man. Because I was so young, I was new, I had no muscles, nothing. So yes, I remember this, man. In the beginning, like the first couple of weeks, I was really like anxious, like scared to go on my own. But I think that is almost with every single person who starts working out or starts going to the gym. That bit of anxiety in the beginning, it is normal, man. So yes, alhamdulillah, a couple of weeks later, it went away and I felt at home in the gym. I felt so much at home. I fell in love with the gym, with working out, man. It was my first love, bro. I would even tell my wife this, my future wife. I would tell her, yes, I love you, we are married, but the gym will always be my first love, man. I fell in love completely. I started working out, eating healthier, and yes, after a couple of months, the results start coming in. I would look in the mirror. I would see muscles coming out. My chest, my traps. I was like, whoa. And people around me as well would tell me, Efecan, your physique has changed. You're getting buff. And I was like, wow, like people see it. People see the hard work that I put in. They see the change. And I see it as well. And I'm telling y'all people, man, the first time that you see the progression that you have made and people see it as well, you are hooked. You are addicted to it. It's an addiction, man. And I kept going. I kept going. I kept going. I watched videos. My form was getting better as well. I went more and more. I started to go on a diet, all those things. I remember I was young, 15, 16. But I was buff at 15, 16. When I was 16 and I went to school, to my new school, I was buff for my age. The people in my class were like, what? Look at this guy, bro, he's jacked. I remember the first day at my new school. I will never forget this, man. I came there, I had a white t-shirt on. And my chest was stuck out. Like it bumped out. You could see my chest through the shirt. And we had some activities on the first day, some sports. And one of them was what? You had to wrestle each other. You had to wrestle each other. And I remember, man, I had to go up against somebody else. And that guy said what? He said, nah, man, I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna wrestle him. He was like, teacher, look at him, bro. I'm not doing that. This guy is buff. Look at him. So what happened? I became what in my new class? I was the gym guy. I was the buff guy. That was me. And yes, I still got those pictures in my phone from back in the day. I would love to show them, but I cannot. Why? My aura is not covered in those pictures. I am shirtless. So I will not show them. But trust me on my word, for somebody who was 15, 16 at the time, I was quite buff. I was quite buff and muscular. I was. But sometimes in my sessions, I always felt like a little pain in my shoulders, in one of my shoulders. Sometimes it was left and sometimes it was right. Just a small pain. And there was one specific day I was doing my shoulders. I was doing side raises. I was doing them like 1, 2, and then there came a sound, like a popping sound in my shoulder. I think it was my left shoulder. It just popped. I was like, okay, this is very unusual, but I kept going. And from that point on, the pain got only worse and worse and worse. Because you gotta keep in mind, I was young and I was new. My warming up was literally what? I was walking for 10 minutes on a treadmill. That was it. And then later on, I discovered what? I got a rotator cuff in my shoulders. I have to warm up those muscles, especially before doing upper body, man. So I learned that and I started to doing that as well. And yes, it helped me. The pain went away. I had no pain at all. You know, and then my ego, my pride and my arrogance completely destroyed me, man. It did. Because yes, I started to doing what? Ego lifting. ego lifting, man. Now I am 20 and I'm like, Everton, why? Like, why would you even do that, man? But yes, I was 16. I had muscles. I was lifting more than some adults in that gym at 16. It got too much to my head, I think. So I began ego lifting. Just lifting heavy, heavy, heavy. All there was in my mind was, I have to lift heavy weights. I am heavy weights. Heavy. And yes, slowly by doing that every single week, the injury got way worse and worse and worse. It got to a point I could not even gym anymore. I had too much pain. Like a simple lat pull down, I couldn't do anymore. So I took a break of a couple of weeks, then I went back again. But like since that point, the pain never went away. It never went away. And yes, still till this day, I'm 20 right now, I still have the same pain. And actually it is not in my shoulder, it is here. Right here, this area. Every single time I lift something heavy or I go above my shoulder, this hurts so much the whole time, this place. I can't do nothing, man. So I quit. I quit for a couple of months. And yes, what happens when you quit? You are going to lose muscle. Yes, and that hurt me so much, especially the first times. Oh my days, man. And you gotta imagine, even now I'm 20, years have passed, but when I talk about this, it still hurts me. It's like it still does. I would look in the mirror with pain in my eyes, in my heart. It hurts. And the people who gym and work out and who got injured, they know this feeling, man. I have worked months, years for that physique. It is such an unforgiving sport. All those days of hard work, dieting, going to the gym. And then just in a couple of weeks, couple of months, I've lost all of it. And still to this day, it is hard for me to accept the fact of Everton, you are not that guy anymore. You are not him anymore. It is something very difficult to explain, but in my head, I am still that guy. I am still the gym guy. I am still the buff guy, the guy with muscles. That is still the way I see myself in my head. I'm still stuck in the past, and I think that's why it is so hard for me to let it go. And also to talk about it. It is something difficult, I'm honest. It is something like I struggle almost every single day with. Why? When I look in the mirror, all I can see is what? The things I have lost. The muscle I have lost. The physique I have lost. It is hard. It is difficult, man. I still cannot accept it. But I have to. I mean, the past is the past. It's only gonna keep bothering me if I live like this. I need to just leave it, man, and accept the fact of Everton. That's not you anymore. It's not. Yes, it was nice to be buff, to have muscles at a young age, but that time has gone. That's not you anymore. I need to move on, but because I love it so much, it is difficult to move on. It really is, man. So yes, I took a break for a couple of months. Now I'm capping, actually like a year or something. But I loved it so much. I missed it so much. I went back and started to train again with light weights. I was looking, okay, Everton, what can I do and what can I not do with the pain that I have? And trust me, I was not going to there for muscles anymore. I just went there for what? Because I loved it so much. I missed it so much, the gym. So I went back and did that. And even in between those times, I quit again a couple of times. I went back again. Why? Because it was difficult, man. It was like a mini trauma like I had. I have pain the whole time. Even with light weight. I want to bench press. I cannot do it. I want to do a simple lat pull down. I cannot do it. Just a simple shoulder press. I miss it so much. Just this. I miss it so much. I cannot do it. So even then in between, I quit, I went back, I quit, I went back. It was a constant mental fight I had with myself. But now I am at a point, I quit my job a couple of months ago. I have no income. So I quit my gym membership as well because yes, I cannot pay it anymore. And subhanAllah, it is so annoying. Why? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, what I have. I went to the doctor. To the hospital. I remember I went there. They told me, Everton, we are going to call you when the results are here. I was waiting. And subhanAllah, I remember this day specifically. I was at work, working, and my phone rang. The doctor was calling. I picked up immediately. I want to hear what I have. Where does this pain come from? Why is all my muscle gone? Why? What is the problem? I picked up the phone and the doctor said, what? We found nothing. So yes, the camera died, but we are back. Where was I? Oh yeah, yes. The woman called me, the doctor, and she was like, Everton, we found nothing. You got nothing. Your shoulder is fine. It's okay. And I was in shock and I was mad at the same time. I was silent because remember, I was at work, working, bro. The phone was here. I'm listening. And I was just silent. I was in shock. I hang up the phone. I'm like, how is this possible? Because you gotta imagine, I know the pain that I have. I feel the pain. And it's very unlogical that pain comes from nothing. How can pain come from nothing? There is something that's causing this pain. You know what I'm saying? So it was tough. It was rough. It took me a couple of days to accept that, okay, I have nothing. I don't know why. But just the problem is still not solved yet. I got my result here in the Netherlands. I had nothing. The next step was what? Going to Turkey. I went all the way to Turkey to get this checked out over there. I went to the hospital. They scanned this area. I went to the room of the doctor. I stepped in. He asked me a couple of questions, my age, this and that. I answered it. And after like 5 minutes of him typing on his laptop like this, he told me the exact same thing. Efecan, young man, you got nothing. You got nothing. I went all the way to Turkey for this, and I got the exact same answer. And the funny thing is, he told me this. He gave me cream. He gave me some type of cream. He told me literally this. Use this cream for 10 days and take rest, and then the pain will go away. It will be over. I was in shock, Echi. I was in shock. I'm looking at my dad just laughing. I'm like, Dad, did you hear that? He's like, son, trust the doctor. Trust the doctor. And I'm like, Dad, this is impossible. I have this pain for the last 2 years. And this man tells me what? Use this cream for 10 days and take some rest and it will be over, it will be fine. From the beginning, I knew this is cap. This is cap. 10 days passed, I used the cream, and what happened? It was cap. Till this day, I got the same pain. And I'm now at the point, I'm just lost for words. I don't know what to do, man. Like, should I go back to the hospital and get it checked out again? I really don't know, man, because like the pain irritates me. It's not fun anymore. I just want it to end, really. I want to live a life with no pain. I want to go to the gym and just bench press and do shoulder presses with no pain. That's what I want. But at the same time, I'm grateful, man. Alhamdulillah. Why? I was very arrogant back in the day. It made me quite arrogant. It gave me pride, you know, being muscular, having a good physique at that age. I was arrogant. I was. And maybe this is better for me, this situation. Even though I got pain, I cannot gym anymore, this and that. It might be better. I'm way more humble right now. I'm way less arrogant. My iman is way better. I wasn't practicing back in the day as well. So yes, I lost all my muscle. I lost my physique, but I gained my soul back. I gained iman. So, alhamdulillah, I guess. And this injury might be better for me, even though I think it is not, you know. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of planners, man. And maybe this is better for my iman and for my akhirah. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows and I don't. Maybe, if this injury goes away, and I can go back to the gym and get my muscles back, I will become arrogant again and prideful. And my iman will go down. Who knows? So I try to look at it in a positive way. Even though it is difficult at times, it is how it is, man. The most important thing is what? I need to accept the fact. Efecan, the past is the past. You are not that person anymore. Get that out of your head. Because I still got this till this day. When I look in the mirror, I still see myself and I still want to see myself as that guy with the muscles and a good physique. But I am simply not anymore, man. So a message to myself, to Efecan, accept it and move on with your life. That's the best way. And maybe, inshallah, one day it will just disappear, this injury, or it will get fixed. I don't know. And if that happens, if it happens that I can go to the gym finally after years without no pain and just can gym again, work out again, go on a diet again, work on my physique again, I will film the whole process, the whole comeback. From my physique right now to my dream body, man. And it will be a comeback. It will be a nice documentary type of thing. So inshallah, one day that will happen. I would love to make content in the gym and take you guys with me on that journey. But till that day, I have to remain patient and be grateful and say alhamdulillah and move on with my life, man. And people, listen to this. Listen to this right there. It's so annoying. It really is. But yes, alhamdulillah, I just wanted to get this off of my chest. It is something I have been dealing with every single day for the past years. Some advice I want to give: don't ego lift, always keep it safe, warm up, and then go and lift your weights. Please. Else you're gonna end up like me. Old, injured, and I lost all of it, man. I lost all of my muscle. I love your people, man. Take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.